Hello and welcome to the video on how to open up and lock up at the Holt Fire Station in Gipton. Upon arrival at the site, open both sets of gates. You should have already been issued with the 4-digit code. If you are the first person to arrive on site, you must always access the side door, the staff entrance, as the first point of access. Using the key, hold the key switch to the open position until the shutter fully opens. You need to make sure that the shutter goes right to the top as far as it can go. Open the lock with the key above the handle by turning the key clockwise and then back to the centre. This will mean that the handle is no longer rigid. Use your door access fob to open the electronic catch. Then open the door and access the building. Once inside the building, you will hear the audible noise to say that the alarm is set. Present your flat fob to the bottom right of the alarm panel. You will then hear 3 audible noises that mean that the alarm in the communal area zone has been unset. To unset the alarm in the zone where you work, use the gold key to open the lock. Wait for a few seconds until you hear the 3 audible beeps. This means that your area has been unset. You can now use your door access fob to enter the area where you work. Once you have signed in, head down to the main reception area. Underneath the reception counter, there is a key to open the front door. Use the key to open the 2 locks on the front door. It is very important that you do this, as that is the secondary fire exit. So in the event of the primary fire escape being blocked, it means that you will be able to escape the building. If you are the last person to leave the building, you will be responsible for locking up. This is a video on how to do that. If you are the last person to leave your organisation, you will need to lock your zone with the gold key. When you have turned the key, you will hear 3 audible beeps from the alarm system. If after hearing the 3 audible beeps, there is then a continuous beep from the alarm system, that means that you are the very last person to leave the building, and therefore you are responsible for locking up the building and securing the site. If you want to buy yourself some more time, just to think about the process, you can just reopen your zone. You don't need to go near the alarm panel or do anything else other than just reopen the key that you've just turned and locked, just to give you a few moments to think about the process if you're not used to locking up. However, you do have 200 seconds to exit the building, which is quite a lot of time to be able to follow the next part of this process that I'm going to go through. Like I say, if you're in doubt and you don't have confidence because you've not done it that often, then just reopen your zone, follow these steps, and then go back and re-lock your zone before exiting the building. Go down to the reception area and, using the key that's underneath the reception desk as highlighted here, use the key to lock both locks, and then please remember to return the key back under the reception desk onto the hook. If you unlocked your zone to buy yourself a little bit more time earlier, you will now need to go and lock up your zone again, which will then mean that the continuous beep of the alarm starts up again. Exit the building through the side door, the staff entrance. Again, this is the only place where you can exit the building if you're the last person to leave. Turn the key anti-clockwise. This will make the handle rigid, just like it would on a UPVC door. Using the key, turn the key switch to the close position and hold it there until the shutter touches the floor. At this point, you can press this button, which will mean that the alarm countdown stops and it sets all the zones inside immediately. However, you don't need to do this. It is optional. The countdown will just get to the 200 seconds and set all of the zones. You will again need to input the code into the lock and make sure that both vehicle gates and the pedestrian gate are locked and that the site is fully secured. Thank you for your time, and please be sure to save the link in case you need it in the future.